Hello and welcome. Here we are, Tuesday morning, well Tuesday dinner time at Hythe Beach. I'm hoping to catch a few dabs today. Setup's very simple. I've got all my Arctic gear on because it's absolutely freezing. It might look like it's as warm as toast in this sunshine, but trust me, it isn't. My rig today is going to be a 3-hooked clip down with number 4 hooks on, small hooks, a plain 5-ounce lead, and little tiny floats just to try and keep the bait moving around, because the old flatties do like a moving bait. And the bait today, ever so simple. All I've got is some lugworms, some razor fish, and a little bit of mackerel. And what I'm going to do is I'll put lug on every hook, and I shall tip the odd hook off with, there's my lugworm, only frozen, but it's okay. And then I've got razor fish, again frozen, and I shall tip the bait with that, and also a little bit of mackerel. That's it, that's the whole of the bait today. As you can see, I'm dressed like in the Arctic. I've got my electric socks on. I haven't actually put them on yet. There's my baiting elastic to keep the bait on with. My glove for casting and keeping my finger nice and warm. Right, we'll bait up the rig. Top hook, I think we'll go with straight lugworm. Always take the tail off the lugworm, the bit with the waste in it, they don't like that. Just slip that bit of waste lugworm off. Only small baits today, as you can see, because we're only after dabs. There has been a few place caught around Shoreham and as far around here as Eastbourne, but still not here yet. Still a bit early, to be honest. On this one we'll put lugworm, quite a tough old bit of lug. This old black lug, when it's frozen, oh, dear me, like old leather. Comes back alright in the sea though. And then what we'll do is we'll take a small piece of razor. There's the foot. That's probably the toughest bit of the bait, so what we do is we always put that on so that the foot goes on last. Like so. Then a little bit of shearing elastic just to hold it on. This is razor fish I've collected myself during the winter. Just wrap that round, push the bait on a little bit more. That's it, that'll keep that on. And then on the bottom hook, again we'll go straight lug, I think, to start with. Won't put any mackerel on just yet. Try and keep away from the whiting if I can, little pin whiting. There won't be very big ones, that's for sure. This is where the ASSO 2-day competition was, and as I say, there was quite a few dabs caught. Whether they were sizeable or not, that's another thing. I've got my measure with me today, because if I do get some sizeable ones, I'm going to take them home for tea, because I love a dab. Lovely sweet tasting fish. And the dab has got to be minimum of 20 centimetres, so that gives you a rough idea of what the dab's got to be. Anything less than that, we have to chuck him back. Right, I'll take the microphone off a second because I've got to clip the gear up. as you can see with the clipped up rig, it keeps it all nice and aerodynamic, because the big casters were the only ones who were really catching any sizable fish on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm not the biggest of casters, so I give myself every chance. I've got a rolling lead on so that it can roll about a little bit. Right, we'll get it out there and see what happens. Mustn't forget my glove. Keep the rod nice and low, because flatty bites are usually quite delicate. You see the rod tip moving at the moment, that's with the tide. I'll cast up towards Dungeness so that it can roll round. If it gets a bit too, it's quite a big tide today, 6 metre 8. If it gets a little bit too much, what I'll do is I'll put a grappler on. But as I say, it's a beautiful day, but it's still only about 1 degree, might be 2, certainly no more than that. Hard frost again last night, that's why I'm not freshwater fishing. The lake's frozen over. So we'll have to see what we see today. And so I'm pretty sure we'll get a dab or two, but whether they'll be sizable, that's a totally different thing altogether. But we'll give it a go. High tide's 2:30, so it's about 1:30 now, 12:30 now, so we've got a bit of time for it to come up. Hopefully it won't come up any higher than where I've set my bivvy up, otherwise we'll have to do a bit of moving. Yeah, it's come round about to about 11 o'clock. I cast it at about 1 o'clock on the clock face, and it's already moved round to about 11 o'clock, so it's quite a tide out there. So the next cast I'll probably, unless we get a bite or a dab, I'll probably put a little grappler on. You cover more ground like this, but if it's moving too much then the fish don't respond quite the same. As I say, it's alright at the moment. If you like these little videos, please subscribe. I'll keep doing them, and with the summer coming it should be quite interesting, because I've got my friend Peter Joyner going to do a lot of videos with us, and he's a really good quality freshwater angler. He'll show us all the tips